All right, welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to be making some Cubano bread. I'm super pumped. We're going to do Cuban sandwiches later this week. We already made the mojo pork, picked up the rest of the supplies. So let's make some bread. I've already got in this bowl the flour, salt, and I use bacon fat, lard, butter, whatever your fat is. I've already got that in this bowl. And then my yeast, oh, she's blooming. She's beautiful. So we're going to add her in here as well and just start kneading. A nice medium-low speed until she starts to really come together. All right, we are looking fantastic. We're going to pull this up. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to just get this off of here, form it into a nice little ball, and drop it into our greased bowl. Just let it proof until it's doubled in size, and then we'll come back. All right, you can see that our dough has proofed beautifully. It's looking fantastic. We're going to sprinkle a little flour on the counter, tip her up nicely. Just have her fall out herself, and give us a little bit here. Oh, beautiful. So we do have this air out. That's what we're doing. I'm going to make this into two smaller loaves. So you've probably seen Cubano bread very large. I'm just going to make two smaller loaves just because it fits better in my kitchen, in my life. So a little bit out. We're going to just kind of set that one up there for now. I'm going to stretch this out into like a little rectangle, like that. That feels really good. I'll do the same with the other one just so that I've got the right size. This doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I'm feeding myself and my sister. I'm not super worried about this. And we're just going to roll this up and give it a nice roll down. Your ends will taper. You really want to make sure to pinch close the seam. Have a nice little tapered end. That's really all you're looking for. I'm going to put that on my silicone mat here. You can use parchment paper. You can do the same thing with this one. Here, and just roll it out. She's looking beautiful. Just make sure that you pinch your seam line if it doesn't look like it's connecting nicely. Roll, roll, roll. We're going to cover this with a towel or a little bit of saran wrap, whatever your preference is, and just let it sit for another hour until it's about doubled in size. You can see that our dough looks beautiful. It's definitely risen. It's ready for a bake. So I've got my oven at 400. I'm going to score each of these breads just lightly. Quick and easy. You can probably see right over here that I've got water boiling on the stove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the bottom of my oven so that I steam the bread while it's doing its first bake. So I'm going to put that down there and let that get settled. I'm going to put the bread in for about 5 to 8 minutes at 400. I'm going to take the pan out, turn it down to 375, and cook it for 15 to 18 more minutes. And then we'll be back. Okay, we did fantastic. Oh my god, these loaves smell so good. I cannot wait to make Cubanos later this week. It's always best to make these a day or two ahead because you're going to grill them, so it's good to let them dry out just a little bit. But what a win. Can't wait. Remind me, and I'll show you how to make Cubanos with me. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today. Have a good one.